Well, I call myself an architectural artist. That means that what I'm really doing is not making artwork. I'm making spaces. I'm making environments. So I'm trying to work with an architect, an interior designer, and whatever else is going on around the situation to make an interesting and dynamic space.
He approaches his work with a real sense of joy and emotion, and very soon you find you're with a friend. There's a real sense, a comfort zone of understanding, and he asks the right questions, and very soon the concept is developed, so it's a very comfortable situation working with Guy.
The way my typical process is that I discuss it as much as I can with the design committee, the architect, the client, and then it's a matter of understanding the light, because really what I'm doing many times is manipulating light. So I try to understand thoroughly the way light will move, the way people will move through a space, what the space is asking. If you're quiet, the space often will whisper in your ear and tell you what it would like. And you try to synthesize all of these different things into one nice response for what to do there, what's the best solution. And then I begin to paint, and then those paintings are translated into glass and mosaic. Well, UK healthcare was an interesting job with many twists and turns. I tried to get the chapel there and didn't win the competition. And Jackie Hamilton was still insistent, no, we want your work somewhere in this building.
So Guy and I looked at 20 locations, and then I had always envisioned mosaic in the elevator lobbies, and so I ran that by Guy.
And I said, oh my God, I would love that, because I had not done a mosaic before at this time.
So he did a painting, much like he does for his glass work, and then went to Germany and worked with Franz Meyer of Munich to translate that painting into mosaic. So we have one on the ground floor and one on the first floor.
I think his work embraces the environment and almost has a sense of the spiritual. Some of the works he's done at Ground Zero, at St. Joseph's Chapel there, is awesome.
That was such an honor to be asked to do that, and it was full of meaning to me and a very powerful feeling to be involved in that situation. The first really large project I did was for Orlando Airport. That was my first big commission. Don't ask me why they gave it to me. I mean, it was a pretty lucky thing. And I got it shortly after my brother died. And the title of the piece is So Long Bro. And I felt so much the presence of my brother at that time. And I was thinking about him while I was designing. I felt he was sort of looking over my shoulder. So that was a very, sentimental favorite.
And I think we, as a business community, need to celebrate our artists and support them. And we feel, particularly in our new build we're adding here, that his work will make a huge statement.